Hey everybody, welcome back. Grab a snack, grab a drink, sit back, relax. We're gonna play some Morrowind. And in the last one I said I was going to do Imperial Cult today, but there's gonna be a change of plans. Still gonna do the Imperial Cult, but we're not gonna do it quite yet. We do have some new mods today, kind of. I finally got around to installing the official plugins. I don't think I didn't do all of them, but I did a good mix of them because I've never done them before, and I thought that might be fun. Now, as well, we've been grinding away at faction quest lines for quite some time. And I kind of feel like just doing some miscellaneous adventuring. There's some like checklist stuff that I wouldn't mind going to do. So instead, we're gonna go do some miscellaneous adventuring and check off some of those things. Now, after a very quick glance, just to take a once look over on the Imperial Cult, the final list of quests that we'll be doing is actually going to be a lot of artifact collecting. So I'm going to avoid those artifacts because there's quests, tied to them. I could just go to the dungeons now and get the artifact and then come back later and just pick up the artifact and bring it back with me to the Imperial Cult and finish the quest super quick. But I'd rather just go when I'm on the quest to do that. Did a little bit of reorganizing here. I put the Lord's Mail away, and we have Chrysamir here as well. Now, the first thing I want to do is take a look at... yeah, we don't have it listed here. So one of the dungeons that we missed inside of the fence... If we come here and take a look and see what of the artifacts we have. So we have the Amulet of Hearthiel. We have the Amulet of Hearthrum. We have the Amulet of Hearthfire. We have the Belt of Hearthfire, and we have the Blood Ring. There is a single ring and another amulet missing from this full set. So, the ring and the amulet we're going to go get today. The ring is actually not inside Ghost Fence, but the amulet is. So that is what we are going to go do first. Let's teleport over to Ghost Gate. And we're going to go run around and try and find the other dungeon that we missed, rather. So... I believe the dungeon starts with an E, I think. So we're just gonna head up this way past Dagothur and check this northern area, because that's all grayed out for us, so there's gotta be something that way. Now, I am expecting that maybe we run into a couple issues here, because I downloaded the official plugins when I did. Well, that was weird. Because I downloaded and installed them so late into the playthrough, there might be some weird conflicts with things that happen, but we'll just have to see. I'd like to go do one of those quests, maybe. I guess there's two quests there that interest me. Being Fort Firemoth, which we should be more than capable of. And the other one is the Helm of Tohan, or something like that. It was the Adamantium Helmet quest that was one of the official plugins before Tribunal ever came out. Now, as was stated, I never played the expansions when they came out, and to go along with that, I never played any official plugins either. So the official plugins are basically just mods made by the devs. That's the easiest way to describe it. So, let's try and stick up on the ledge here. We don't actually want to go to Dagoth Ur, we just think we want to take this pathway here, maybe. Levitate will probably run out in a moment here as well. We are starting to hit for a lot less as well, I'm noticing, because our weapon is fairly damaged. I'm pretty sure weapon durability applies not just to your chance to hit, but also to the damage you deal. So, one of the other plugins that we have doesn't actually add a quest. It just adds the ability to purchase Adamantium Armor while you're still here in Vardenfell before you go to Tribunal. And I mostly got it because I'm aware that you can craft Adamantium Armor, right? As a part of the DLC. You're able to collect adamantium and craft adamantium armor. There are a couple pieces of armor in Tribunal where that's the only way you can get them. And I believe that applies to the Greaves and something else. However, there's only really one adamantium piece of armor that we really care about. Come on. I have to take a quick look at a map just to like double check to see where this tower is, but hopefully we can stumble across it. The best... Where are we? The best helmet in the game, I'm pretty sure, for medium armor anyways, is the Adamantium Helmet. It sits above the rest for base defense, higher than everything else in the set for whatever reason as well. Pretty sure that's Veminal. The one we're looking for starts with an E. It might be these Daedric ruins down here. I'm not sure. I'm assuming it has to be, because this is the only place around here that we haven't been to, I think. Don't care about you, Cliff Racer. I'm more worried about the Dremora with the Daedric sword. Oh, it's an ebony sword. Still hurt. Getting a little dark, too. This is the only square that we haven't explored yet. I think it might be these ruins, but I didn't see a way inside anywhere. Let's take a closer look around. Oh. This definitely isn't the one I was looking for. It's a Cliff Racer, I know it, just where are they? Oh, no, it's that Ash zombie over there. Did we explore this? Let's see. Yes. Is this one with an upper floor? No. No doors. It has been a couple days since I recorded again. There's the Kogaroon entrance. What we're looking for, I believe, is called, like, Endusol or something like that. I'm pretty sure that's here in Ghost Fence. I think there's only one that's not here in Ghost Fence. Might not be a big grand Daedric ruin though, or Dwemer ruin. It could be. Oh, weird. Ghost Fence isn't loading. Not sure why Ghost Fence isn't loading properly, but we'll just keep going. Saw the Cliff Racer. Yeah, our weapon is definitely dealing a lot less damage being unrepaired. So like 50% durability. Just use the Blade of Heaven to get us over this mountain. I don't know where the thing I'm looking for is. Okay. Give me a second to look this up quick and make sure I'm looking in the right spot. Okay. I did overshoot it. Combat music. I'm assuming... it's probably you. So it's actually, like, down here. It's closer, like, yeah, like in this cell here. So we're actually, like, super far away from it. It's definitely this Cliff Racer that's aggroed, I think. Let's drink this. And then let's actually just recall back to Ghost Gate, because I think that'll be faster. Because it's, like, right up over here. We'll take this, and then after we go past the mines here, we'll take our first left. There's a pathway. Yeah, okay. I thought it was on the northern side, but I guess I missed that. So many Cliff Racers. I've also been thinking about, because we're very close to going to Tribunal, I've been thinking about... come on. I'm thinking about what kind of build I want to use when we go to Tribunal. If you don't know, I'm going to be playing the same character for each of the expansions and the mods that I have installed. Yeah, that'll be it right there. But to maybe keep things a little more refreshing, less repetitive, I'm going to swap up my build, wear different armors, use different weapons and things like that. Just to keep things a little more interesting, I think. I've been having some thoughts about what exactly I'll be doing. The entrance is right here. And I think I am going to go with long blades, because we have a lot of really cool long blades that we can use. And even though we are going to be getting, you know, the best, some of the best and eventually the best medium armor in the game, we don't get the Royal Guard armor, as far as I know, until we finish Tribunal. It's at the very end of Tribunal. Unless we want to kill a Royal Guard for his armor, but from what I've read, I believe that will break the main story for me. It'll stop me from being able to do a lot of main story quests. So I'd like to avoid that. I think our entrance is going to be around here somewhere. Yeah, right up here. Oh. Sneaky little Daedroth. I didn't even see it here. Fairly loud. You don't even have anything for me. What are my audio settings looking like? I think to turn down effects ever so slightly. It might be something to do with the character sound overhaul that I'm using. It might just like really mess with some of the volume stuff. Dead Hero. What do you have? Daedric Wakazashi? I mean, good money. So, to go along with... Oh, wow. Longblade. I think I want to use one-handed Longblades so that I can use some shields as well. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'll take an Exquisite Belt. Never know if you want to make something else. So, I want to use shields. And I'm thinking we'll use light armor. The plan is that we're not going to be going back and forth between Mournhold and our home. So, our carry weight is going to be a lot more important. So I could, you know, get a whole set of Daedric armor ready, but, you know, and we're just going to be so unbelievably heavy and won't be able to carry that much loot. Which, you know, I love loot, so who doesn't love loot? It's very dark in here. Let's... Really? 65% chance. And it takes 4 tries. So I'm thinking light armor and shield, because it'll be a lot lighter and it'll still be very good defense for expansion, since the expansion content is supposed to be fairly difficult and we have our difficulty slider at max, and I'd like to keep it there. So we are going to have to be fairly smart about our equipment choices. However, I'd still like to, you know, get a little more interesting with it. Oh, right. So because we've killed Dagothar, all the Ash Vampires are already dead. Guess that's a little anticlimactic, huh? Well, there's the Amulet of Heartrime. You have a Silence and a Kagrenax Journal. Apprentice, Journeyman, Masters. Guess it's worth, like, money, but... Ooh, Glass Boots, Ebony Broadsword. Perhaps I should enchant a piece of equipment with some constant effect light. Maybe that would be a nice thing to do. So you have a lot of open slots. So maybe... See, the problem with that is, if we're going to be swapping over to glass armor, and obviously this will be a few episodes from now still, then glass doesn't have great, like, enchantment values, compared to, like, Daedric. The Daedric equipment you can put very big enchantments on, because just the enchantment capacity is monstrous. But, not necessarily the case with glass. Because if we take a look, like, for example, these Daedric Greaves, 7. Whereas these Greaves, oh wow, these ones are actually better. What about the gloves? The Daedric boots have 26, these ones have 10. The Daedric Tower Shield has an enchant capacity of 225, this one has 45. Now the difference here is that this one is a decent armor rating, and it only weighs 9, whereas this one weighs 45. The reason the armor rating difference is so drastic here is mostly because my heavy armor is at 54 and light armor is a primary skill and it's only at 20. So we will have to level up our light armor, and the way I'll be doing that is just doing 10 levels at a time and then resting to get that level up for an extra point of luck, and then I'll continue that over and over and over again. We have a new amulet to add here. Ooh, this one, let's sit like this. 27 6th house amulets. And we have some other things that we can sell. Yeah, okay. Next up, we want to go deal with the final Ash Vampire. I say deal with, he's already dead, as we found out, but I'd like to go to his dungeon at the very least. Just up here, just get our Magicka. Now, the fastest way there... Let me double check the fastest way there. Not any great options. I guess Nexus is the closest. Yeah, Narmak is pretty far away. It's closer to Nexus. Okay. Yeah, it looks like Nexus it is. So, let's go Balmora. Sorry, I know that's not very interesting for you guys to look at, but I just have the UESP map up so I can see some locations of things. We are going to go Aldrune and then Nexus. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it actually would be faster to go from... no, maybe not. That's Caldera there. Let's open up our world map here. I don't know if we're closer or if Nexus is closer. Nah, Nexus is definitely closer, I think. So, we're gonna go in that general direction. Oop. That's a little... I forgot about him. Someone stole his pants. I don't really think you get anything for doing that quest. Speaking of quests, is there one that takes you to this dungeon? Morrowind veterans will already know where I'm going. Does this one go where I think it goes? I guess we're going to find out, aren't we? No, we want to go a little more straight this way. I'm going crazy. It sounds like someone's following me. I may have to just, like, disable the sound overhaul I've been using, because it might be doing some janky things. Between, like, volume balancing, which, I mean, I know is always a problem with Morrowind, but between volume balancing and weird volume glitches, I don't know. I like the sounds they use, though, so. Oh, I think that's Barandis over there. Oh, Mamea. It's right here. This is a very interesting dungeon. I believe it is the only dungeon that uses this, like, texture for the floors. It's very strange. Straightforward. Does this go right to the center? Let's check all the side pathways first. I honestly can't remember where everything in here is. Nothing down here from the looks of it. But if I remember correctly, there are quite a few items here that I really want to pick up. I mean, there's the Ash Vampire and his unique amulet, or ring, actually it'll be. We have to go up to the top on this one. Can't see anything. That helps. Doesn't look like anything special, but is there any aquatic life that would like to eat me? Doesn't look like it. There's some money. I feel like there's something in this room and I just don't remember what it is. I also really need to get my illusion skill up so that I can have a better chance of using this. And using a light spell here is making me realize, like, just how much I Wish I had a constant effect light. So far, we have found a whole lot of nothing. Just enemies. Which I'm not super interested in. I'm actually curious before I start messing with stuff. Is there something I can bump the gamma up a little bit? The light spell certainly messes with some texturing stuff here like that. Looks a little strange as we go through, but could be worse. Okay, nothing in this initial area. So that means it's probably in the Sanctum of Black Hope where we want to head next. And we'll start killing everything in sight. I feel like in the bottom of one of these we are eventually going to find something. Other than the Ash Vampire, there is one item in particular that I'm interested in finding. Not for any practical use, but just for collection purposes. Really, we're going to use a 100 point open on a block 5. A Dreamer Guard. You were actually wearing armor. That's strange. Oh, that is the wrong spell. And I wasted a lot of magicka. Well, here's the Ash Vampire. Soul Ring. Dispel, Fortify Magicka, Health, Resist Shock, Resist Paralysis. It's not awful. Now, I can't remember if it's in this room with him or not. I think not? I think not. We'll go under the assumption that it's not. and drink a Magicka potion while we're at it. Shrine of Pitted Dreams. That sounds familiar. My name is Hanat Zain Subani. I entered this cavern seeking shelter from the weather, and those madmen stripped me and imprisoned me here. While I've been trapped here, I've had the most terrible dreams. I don't know if I can trust my own eyes and ears. Please, I need an armed escort to the cavern entrance. They have left me nothing. I cannot offer you reward, but my father, Hasor Zain Subani in Aldrune, will gift you generously if you can rescue me. I will come back for you. But just to make sure nothing's going to ambush us. Okay. Let's go tell him to follow us. We'll take him to the entrance and then we'll come back and go further in. I wonder if the order of my plugins maybe affected some of this lighting stuff since I added the official plugins. Really don't want to have to do set speed on them if I don't have to. Chime.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tamriel. I owe you my life. As you can see, I have nothing to give you, but go speak to my father, Hasor Zain Subani, in the Aldskar Inn in Aldrune. For courage and generosity must always be rewarded. Tell him that I am well, and will come to him as soon as I can. I have no token you might show him, but tell him that I blossom anew beneath tomorrow's sun. He will know who has sent you. Alright. Fair enough. This light spell is for 60 seconds. Now, my illusion is not very good. Perhaps after this dungeon, we will go make a much longer spell. Or maybe look at a piece of equipment we could potentially put a constant light effect on. What do we have available? Nothing, really. I could swap out, like, my water-breathing pants, maybe. The Slowfall 1 point is becoming less and less useful as I have 120 agility and my acrobatics 66, but... I feel like there's something up here. There isn't. I would rather check just to be safe, though. I'd mentioned that nowhere else uses this texture for cave walls. Honestly, I don't know if that's a bad thing. Because these things, they are a little questionable. Yeah, this 60-second light is not enough. Right? Okay, I should go back up towards the start. Yep. We have enough for one more cast, assuming we don't fail the cast. Hey there. Zula, who has a key and nothing else very useful. However, the things that I'm looking for are here. So, we have, first off, Daedric Face of Inspiration. Yoink. Fang of... I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Ebony Boots. We have another Telvanni Cephalopod Helm. We take the Telvanni Cephalopod Helm because it is an enchant value of 100. And there's only a handful of them in the game. I think that's it for this dungeon, though. I think so. So, in that case, let's rest until 8 a.m. And then let's pop by home. So, our Daedric Face of Inspiration we'll set on the table here for now. So this is, I believe, the weakest of the Daedric Helms. And as you can see, 117 armor rating, 75 enchant capacity. That 75 enchant capacity gives us a lot of room for enchantments, but if you compare it to, yeah, see, we have this Devil Cephalopod Helm here, which I've been using as a placeholder. We're just gonna grab that and grab the normal unenchanted one, which has an enchant capacity of 100, instead of having this shitty Bound Cuirass and Spell Absorption cast when used. Yuck. Okay. We can store the key we picked up. And put some of this stuff away. We have all of the Ash Vampire items now. That there. Get the other ring. Boom. So this is all 7 of the Ash Vampire items. So that's kind of nice. We'll pick those up, and we got 28. Then we got a bunch of stuff to go sell. Perhaps we'll hold on to this Fang of whatchamacallits. It is worth quite a bit, so I imagine it's I don't think it's a unique, I think it's a unique item, not a artifact, because I don't think the model is custom, but let's take a look. Oh no, maybe it is. That very well could be a custom artifact. So that what determines whether or not it's a unique item or an artifact is based on its art. So this, for example, the Ancestral Wisdom Staff or Trebonius' staff, these are unique items because it's this. It's just a special version of an item, and there's only one of it. Whereas something like the Wizard Staff, actually I believe the Wizard Staff is also considered a unique item. However, the Crocier of St. Lothis, this one is an artifact because of its unique thing, and same with the Staff of the Magnus. These are both considered artifacts. Even though this one has a custom model for it, it's not considered an artifact because there's 2 of them in the game, I believe. I believe there's 2 wizard staves in the game. These obviously both being artifacts. And then, you know, something like Magebane here, this would be considered a unique item, as it's nothing special other than it's just a one-of-a-kind enchantment on this. It's not a very good weapon, but that's fine. But then we have like Umbra, and we have Chrysamere, and we have Daedric Crescent. Those are artifacts because of their unique model and the fact that there's only one of them. Yeah, it's a bit of a complicated system. Example: this is a unique item, artifact, artifact. This would be a unique item. You can tell mostly by the model. If it has a custom model, it's an artifact. If it doesn't have a custom model, i.e. the Druid Cuirass or the Mountain Spirit, then it's a unique item. Okay. Let's get rid of a lot of this junk. Perhaps I will look at enchanting a different piece of equipment as well to get us a constant light effect, because I think that would be nice. And then we will be back momentarily. Alright. Okay, I'm not quite done cleaning up the inventory and getting all that stuff sorted, but I was just coming up to check on grab some clothing and maybe take a look at making some different pants or something. And guys, I want you to know that I have hundreds of hours in this game. I can't even begin to count how many hours and how many playthroughs I've done. And it was today, 20 years after this game came out, that I found out that you can wear pants and a skirt at the same time. Now, I don't know if this is an MCP thing or what, but you can wear a skirt and pants at the same time. The game lets you do it. And I feel kind of silly because we have had an open slot for more enchantments this entire time, and I haven't done anything with it. So I guess we're going to be wearing a skirt for now. It kind of clips into our ebony mail a little bit. I believe what I was getting confused with is that you cannot wear a skirt and a robe at the same time. No. What? You can wear pants, shirt, skirt, robe all at the same time? Am I going... I'm losing my mind. This opens up like a whole world of possibilities for me. I mean, I don't really want to wear a robe. I'm not a big fan of the look of the robes. But that's kind of crazy, actually. I wonder, actually. Let's re-equip that to hide those. We take off our mask and put on the robes. I mean, we do kind of... Our ebony mail glitches through that quite a lot. So, I believe there's a way to remove the shoulder piece if we wanted to. For now, I'm just gonna not wear the robes. What we're gonna do is we're gonna enchant a ring. With Morrowind Code Patch, you have the ability to wear 2 constant effect rings and then have a 3rd ring slot that is just for cast when used. And I want to see how high of a cast when used enchantment for light. So we have 2 Golden Saint Souls. Well, that was strange. Some weird stuff happening there. I won't question it. Let's go to our enchanter. Let's go to this exquisite ring. Grand Soul Gem. Scroll light. There it is. On self for... let's just say like 300. And if we were to say put this up to 10, that would use 22 of the 400 charges. Just do like our spell currently does 20, and that uses half of the ring. So that'd be 20 points for 300 seconds on self cast when used. And then, like, what? Could put something else, I guess, right? What else could we put on this? Cast when used light, and I don't have any of the detects anymore. I was thinking, like, a detect something or another might be nice. What happens if we just, like... $40 on self? I don't care about the magnitude as much as I do the area, right? Didn't let me edit that at first, though. Like, when I selected on self, it doesn't have area. That is strange. Do we just do 40 magnitude for 300 seconds and see what happens? 88. As we get our enchant skill up, that'll go down. We can still cast it a decent amount of times, and it lasts for 300 seconds. Let's see. We'll just call it... oh, actually, alliteration. The Beacon Band. There we go. Next, we have that Exquisite Skirt. This one will do a constant effect. So, what other constant effect would we want? We can get more constant effect, restore health. Do a fortify. I'm always looking at maybe more fortify intelligence for more magicka, right? But what about more fortify strength? We do fortify strength on self. No area. We just do... how much magnitude can we get in 60? 12. Constant effect 12 wouldn't be, like, awful. 12 extra strength. I don't like the weird number, though. I prefer it to be in like a 10 or 15 or 20 kind of thing, you know? How much is 1 point of jump? Immediately, it's going to be 15. We did 1 point of jump and then fortify strength. How much strength can we get? 6. We could just do a restore health on self. Two points. We could do a 1 to 3 points. Do a 1 to 4 points, but probably we just do 2 points. Then we have those 10 points as well to play with. I think we found out when we were doing the other ones that we can either get 2 health, or we can do 1 health regen and another effect. But right now we have water breathing on our pants. We have 1 point of slow fall on our shirt. There's no other effect that I would want. Like, I could do a constant effect light, I guess, right? If we do like 5 points of constant effect light on self. And then we did restore health 2 points. That would put us at exactly the 60. I guess we'll just call it the Blessed Skirt. That sounds okay to me. Constant effects. This all looks good. I was just the cost. I was like, that seems like pretty cheap. I know we just did a light spell, but I want to see what the difference between them would be. So first off, as you can see, the beacon band, we can put this on, and now we have 3 rings equipped. So we have the beacon band here as well. That is, like I said, added by Morrowind code patch. So if we put our Blessed Skirt on, let's see what the light change is like. I guess in a well-lit area, it's not going to seem very obvious. 5 points isn't very much, though, from the looks of it. That's fine. Then we can still at least cast our beacon band for very, very much light. But we just have like an extra 5. Then we get those extra 2 points of restore health as well. Let's actually go to... Oh no, you're the Traveler, not you. You, Barter. And you can take all of this garbage that I don't want. We'll even take these. And it's not as efficient, I suppose, but Magicka potions, exclusive restore Magicka, I will take. That'll put us at 11, and then we have 8 exclusive restore health. How many do you have? Another 7. I'm gonna grab them and then put them in our chest at home. I'll put them in this one because this is the random stuff chest, and we will just take 5 of these with us, and then whenever we want to stop off and get more, 6. So we have 5 of each now, just so they're not weighing us down too much. Massive Clavicus Vial. Put that on for now. This all looks good. We're still sitting at over 500k. Not bad. Now, next up, let's go use our Silt Strider. Sir. Seems pretty dangerous. Our fort is actually, like, very close to where we want to go. I'm not sure if it's south of Tel Bernora or if it's just around the coast somewhere here, but I want to actually go get the quest for this dungeon first. Because, once again, if you haven't figured out the theme here yet, when I played this game a lot, instead of doing the quests, I would just go to the location where the thing was. And there's a quest that takes you here, and I've never done it, so I want to do the quest. Or maybe I have done it before, but if I did, it was a while ago, so... I believe we want to go to the Telvanni Canton. And we'll want to go up top, I think. Here in the plaza. That's housing for Telvanni. Tower. Upper storage. Lauren residence. Okay. Then it's probably down in the area here. The Lizard's Head. Yep. And here he is. Embioth. There, Kipper. Buy an old Reaver a jug of Mazte. Tell you a little secret? Don't have any, but I can get some.
Yes, honored guest.
Do you have Mazte? You do. I will buy one Mazte. Thank you.
Please, have a look around.
Thanks for the Mazte. Such generosity should be repaid. You know, the Nord once ruled this land, don't you? Back when these dark elves were squatting around campfires and nicked skins. Back in the First Age, when the sons of Harold Handfree ruled the northern coasts of Tamriel during the Skyrim conquests. Well, I bet you didn't know Olmgerd the Outlaw, Harold's bastard, was buried as befits a Nord lord's son. In his ship, in a tomb, deep in the Mother Rock. And of course, they buried Stormkiss with him. Stormkiss was Olmgard's enchanted battle axe. And, you see this old key? See what it says on it? Stormkiss. Here, take it. Healer says the Mazte is killing me. I'm going home to Skyrim to die. You got your life ahead of you. Go ahead, take it. They say the buried Olmgerd They say they buried Omgerd in the bottom of an ancient Dunmer tomb. From the Skald's telling, the burial was on a long finger of land on the southeast coast of Ardenfell, on a little island close to shore, on the west coast of the peninsula. Figure it's somewhere on the stretch between the Daedric ruins of Zentirius and Tel Bernora. Gods be with you, and thanks for the Mazte.
Welcome, brethren.
Yeah.
Speak freely.
So, as I said, this is strangely close to home. You know what? We don't even need to rest. Let's just go looking for it. So, I don't think we can zoom in anymore, but I think it's this island here, maybe one of these islands. So we're just gonna go take a look. It's been a long time since I've been here. If I remember correctly, there's not a whole lot in the initial tomb, but once we get going and get into the deeper part of it, that's where all the good stuff is. And I don't actually care about Stormkiss. That's actually like incredibly low on priorities. I don't use axes really. I've never been much of an axe guy. But we'll just wander around here looking for a Dunmer burial. You know what the ancestral tombs look like. That's the Daedric ruin he was talking about. Tel Bernora is just south of us, so let's check along here. There's an egg mine. It's back here. We were just looking through all this stuff not too long ago, actually. Resisted magic. Ah. Damn shalks. Ah, but that's it there. Yeah, that's probably it. Now, we'll see how much time I have once we're done this, because I know this dungeon is quite big. This is it. It is not. I don't think. No. Come on. This is not the ancestral tomb we're looking for. However, we're here, so why not run through it quick? Yeah, the 5 points of light that we have going right now, not too bad. I'm curious though if they stack actually. Like if I have multiple things with like 5 points of light, they add up to a total of 10 points of light, right? I imagine they would. That's how most things work. A lot of money in this tomb. I actually want to keep my eyes peeled for ingredients that I know I'm going to need for the cult. Okay. Since I know one of the entire quest lines for the Imperial cult is literally just gather alchemy ingredients. I know I need muck, I know I need a netch leather. I can't remember exactly what else I need. Fairly underwhelming. But that's nothing new. Okay, let's keep looking for the tomb that I actually want. You see one over there. That's not the one I wanted. But perhaps this is the one. So, the other thing I'd really like to do is, oh, you know what? I just realized I'm gonna have to wait to do that until we go Tribunal. Yeah, this is the one. So there is a particular quest that I would like to do. And I'd like to do it before we do the Morag Tong. And some veterans might know where I'm going with this already, but we did not join a great house. And I'm pretty sure that because we completed the main quest before doing any of the great houses, I don't know that we can ever do the great houses. And whether or not we could, the one required for this is House Telvanni, which you guys know I absolutely despise House Telvanni. So, we have to do a fairly roundabout way to complete the quest. And that involves Imperial Silver Helm. That involves going to Tribunal. Because for whatever reason, one of the dialogue options we're looking for, we are capable of getting it once we go to Tribunal, and we don't have to do it through the quest. So let's go steep. There you are. I will talk more about it when we get to Tribunal. That's when I'll go do that. So this is pretty crazy looking, right? This dungeon is very cool, but also a bit of a pain in the ass. However, we have basically unlimited levitate, so it's just not a concern for me. So there's quite a few things around here that we can find and pick up. Just gotta remember exactly where everything is. I am aggroing every single one of the enemies. Do I have to go into the center? I don't think I do. I think it's out here somewhere. So you can do the maze, or you can just fly over everything. And we're a mage, so yeah, I'm gonna take the fly over everything approach. Just want to double check and make sure that what I'm looking for is not in this room. I think it's in the inner room. This one. Yes, I think it's above in this room. So, what he was telling us about is this right here. So, we got a bunch of random junk here, most of which I don't really care about. I think there's a Druid or perhaps a Druid Warlord in the water as well. We'll fly up above to get that stuff in a moment. We'll take an Exquisite Ring. Nice. It's always nice when we... Ooh, Ancient Dagoth Brandy. Always nice when you can resist a trap. Yeah, we didn't stand far enough away. We have an Ebony Longsword, an Ebony Short Sword, diamonds, emerald, pearl, ruby, and gold. Very nice. We have just a silver spark sword. Who cares? Take some alchemy ingredients. We have a Dragon Scale Tower Shield. We have an Imperial Dragon Scale Cuirass. And Imperial Dragon Scale Helm. He also has Ebony Bracers. Take the Fire Salts. And, of course, Storm Kiss. Not an artifact, but it's It's a unique item. Take an exclusive restore health. That's fine as well. Nothing on the actual corpse. However, this tomb here is not actually why we're here. Because as cool as that is, you know, some free stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a Drew under the water if I remember correctly. What we're really here for is to fly up above. This might take a moment to find the right path to where it is. It's not this ledge, is it? Hold on. Where is it? Am I going crazy? Ah, here? Here. This is what we are actually here for. These crystals glowing up here. So, we have Daedric Face of God. As you can see, 144 armor rating, enchant capacity 75. I believe the Face of God is the best Daedric helmet in the base game. Also, it only weighs 15, same weight as this one. Massive Clavicus Vial is a Daedric helmet, it just has a custom art. We got another Daedric Warhammer, which we will just sell. And then this is a bunch of random loot. Yeah, don't really care about the rest of that. Okay. Ooh. Our character is just so tall. We're gonna have to really TCL to get out of here. No, we were able to do it this way. I do believe, like I said, there's a Drew. Oh wow, we are very bright. Not a Drew Warlord, just a regular Drew. Ebony. Yeah, that appears to be all. Man. Perhaps we'll just recall home and hope this doesn't crash. Okay, let's throw on a save quick. Why don't we? So, Face of God. We now have Face of Inspiration, Face of God. There is one other type of helmet. I think there's only one way to get the other helmet in the base game, if I'm remembering correctly. Which I'm probably not, but that's okay. I don't think we got anything other than Stormkiss that I want to keep. The rest of this we can basically just sell for more money. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Let's go put Stormkiss upstairs. Heavy. Definitely heavy. And here. It's honestly terrible. So, we did get another exquisite piece, though. Anything else? Ancient Dagoth brandy. I was probably just gonna sell that, but maybe we'll throw that up on the shelf here, just because it's not super common. Yeah, okay. Everything else I can clean up, and then let me clean up and think about it, and then we'll decide what we're gonna do next. All right, we're back, and everything's cleaned up. 627,000. Decided to keep the extra pair of ebony bracers because they actually have 40 enchant capacity. So if I want different sets for different things in the future, I just thought, they only sell for 5,000 each and they don't take up a lot of room. So that's what we'll do. Now, to finish off this episode, we are going to do 2 more quests. I don't know how long these will take. I expect with how powerful we are, not very long though. So, we have the Helmet of Tohan. Something like that. So if we go latest rumors, I've heard tales of an ancient helm locked away in the ruins of Onisiralis, west of Voss. Here, I'll mark it on your map where Voss is. The brothers Norvain left here recently to investigate the place. You should try to meet up with them if you want to check it out. They're good folks, if a bit argumentative. So he said west of Voss? He said west of Voss, right? Large Daedric Shrine far to the north of Arnfell, west of a place called Voss. Yeah. So let's go. So this helmet is added from an official plugin from Bethesda. It launched as a pre-order bonus with the game in 2002, and it was made publicly available like a couple weeks later. Alright, no, it was the next month. But very shortly after, it was made publicly available to just download from the website. Same with all of the plugins. I believe all of the plugins were pre-order bonuses that just launched with the base game. There might have been a couple things that were added or changed with Tribunal, but a single rat. So in the base game, a lot of people consider this to just be a part of the base game because they were official plugins that launched with the game. So I don't consider these cheesy in any way. If you do, you know, whatever. But this is considered to be the best medium helmet in the game. And the best part is that it's unenchanted. Now, stat-wise, like armor rating-wise, it is identical to any other Adamantium Helmet. And it should be noted that the Adamantium Helmet is the best medium armor helmet in the game, even better than the Royal Guard or the Stalrim. So, I suppose there's that. So for medium armor, it will be the best. But this one specifically differs slightly in that it has the highest enchant value of any helmet in the game. No other item has as high of an enchant value, which is kind of crazy. You will see just how crazy it is if you don't play with the official plugins or have never seen them before. Then you're in for a treat here, because it's kind of crazy. Yeah, just on the other side of this island, I guess. It's a large Daedric Shrine. So I think it's the one that we were looking at over there. That is... Maybe that's it. We'll check that one first, and then that one, maybe? I played this game a very long time ago when it came out. And I did end up getting back into the game again around 7 years ago. That was the same time when I did my first series on this channel. Right, maybe that was even like 8 years ago now. But when I played, we never had the expansions. We didn't really have much internet, and I was not even aware these plugins existed. So, don't think this is the one. I think it's the one north of here. There is a Dremora here to kill, though. So, I know nothing about any of these plugins, really. I've read very briefly... Wow, that is a lucky drop. Read very briefly on the wiki, just about, like, where to go and what to do just to start these quests. Some Void Salts. Ooh. Hey there. Clan Fear 2. So, I'm going in pretty much blind for this, which will also be the case for when we do the expansions. Okay, yeah, we have done this. Well, that doesn't look right. Definitely some missing textures there. I'll go talk to the brothers in a moment. Let's kill this clan fear. Yeah, I know what the reward is, but I don't really know what to expect. I've never read this dialogue. I've never done these quests. As for the popping, I'm gonna go through this save with wire mash. After this, are you a vampire? No, you just had your eyes closed. So hopefully that should solve any issues. I'll try and sort out the load order and all that. Make sure this is all working properly. So you don't want to be playing with weird unloaded texture stuff. Seen a bit of that now. Greetings, friend. Are you here to explore these ruins? Excellent. My brother Darius and I were just discussing the same thing. Years ago, our father perished in these ruins. May he rest well. We wish to clear the place of the evil that resides inside. I believe that the more who will help us, the better. My brother believes that is a matter of family honor, and we must do it ourselves. Enough, Darius. Please, excuse my brother. It seems there is only one way for us to settle this. It is a time-honored Norvain family tradition. Please, do not interfere. When a decision is made, we will let you know.
You will die.
Oh.
There is no escape.
Okay. Want to place your bets? Well. I have bested my brother, though it could have gone either way. Because I have won our argument, we will follow you into the ruins. Here, take this key. My brother and I have no interest in treasure, but perhaps you can use it to find what you seek. Let us go. something going on with his brother. He's just wearing some steel armor. It's a lot of blocking. Okay. We'll check the upper part of the shrine first. See what's up here. Ooh, I don't know about that one. Skill book? Yeah. 81 restoration. Not bad. Nope. Just kind of let them do whatever they're gonna do, and I will loot. Because that is what we are here for, to loot. If we read this one, add it to our list of books at the very least. Anything else up above? Maybe? If there is, I'll worry about it later.
You call this fighting?
I call it killing you. That's actually a cool staff. Don't really care about the blunt damage, but cast procs are not bad. Is that a wooden staff? What did you just hit me with? Frost damage 0 to 7 points. Oh shit. Okay. Got a mage over here. Well, you got expensive stuff, but don't really care about expensive. There it is. Adamantium Helm of Tohan. As you can see, armor rating 158, enchant capacity 150. You have found what you seek, friend. You should continue on your own for now. Good luck to you. What about you? It's like a Dwemer axe. This is a Shrine to Shayagorath. We'll throw down a save and hope that this is cursed. None of it? Oh man. I guess because this is a plugin, not one of the official dungeons, they didn't think to make the items cursed. Normally they're always cursed. Well, alright then. So that was that dungeon. We have an Adamantium Helm now, which is a pretty cool looking helmet, I think. And we are going to be wearing this helmet for quite some time, I bet. Considering we can enchant it with anything we want, we'll have to think about that now. What do we want to enchant it with? We have 150 points to spend. So, obviously it's going to be... let's put the Master Clavicus file here. Obviously it's going to be a constant effect. And... don't know. We could always just go for the, like, tried and true, just do 150 point enchantment and just spend it all on an fortify constant effect strength. That might be good. We don't have a Golden Saint Soul, so we'll grab a Summon Golden Saint. We'll save. We will summon said Golden Saint. Soul Trap. And there we go. Now, if you are very quick, if you're like frame perfect, if you time it correctly, you can actually loot those bodies of the ones you summon before they desummon. I'm not gonna. We have enough money. I'm not worried about cheesing it like that. I don't feel like going and selling this extra Wakizashi right now either. So that'll take a minute. So let's just have 2 Daedric Wakizashis then. And keyring, stash all. Let's go see about enchanting the helmet. Let's see just how high of a fortify strength we could put on it. So if we were to do, okay, if we were to do this, constant effect, fortify, strength, how high can we get this? 30. They can do fortify, strength, 30. 123,000, Adamantium Helm of Tohan. Maybe we'll just rename it to Helm of Tohan. I think I like that better. A little cleaner. There we go. So, we have the Helm of Tohan and we have enchanted it. Fortify strength, 30 points. Let's see, we're at 54 of our 500. 54 of our 650. So while wearing this, not only are we getting 30 strength for extra damage, but we're getting 150 extra carry capacity as well. That's fantastic. So, next up, there is one last quest we want to do. I won't even worry about cleaning up my inventory yet. I'll do that after this quest. So, we're going to go back to where it all began. Even further back than Balmora. We're going to go all the way to Satanin. And we're going to do the Fort Firemoth plugin. Satanin. We have not been here in a while. Oh, you know what I should do while we're here as well, actually? Just because I'm curious about this.
Where's that slave?
Let's go finish Fargoth's hiding place. You found his hiding place? That's great. Tell you what, I'll give you 100 gold, and you can keep anything else that you found in there. Yeah, so we lost 300, gained 100. I wonder if that gave us a reputation point. I'm not even going to check because I don't really care that much. But the money isn't that big of an issue now, so... However, we want to come talk to you. Your timing is excellent. I'm looking for someone to lead a band of adventurers to Firemoth Fort. This Imperial fort offshore to the west was captured years ago by the undead horde of Guruun, who literally marched out of the ocean and overran the garrison there. The survivors were forced to leave behind the ward of Akavir, and I'm looking for someone to lead a group to retrieve it. Are you up for it? I can lead this group. Show me the way. Excellent. Head out back to the dock. You'll meet your crew there. Talk to the boat captain about a trip to Firemoth. May the divines go with you, and with our blessings. I'm hoping this doesn't, like, crash. Yeah, I got the crew here now. So, this adds an island here. It might be this one. Not exactly sure. No, not yet. Who are you again? You're the normal one, right? Okay. Let's go to Fort Firemoth. Hold on, and we're on our way.
Well met.
What may I do for you? Now, where did I put that?
Now, I don't know exactly what's going on. I know we got these guys with us. No. Okay, let's try talking to one of you then. I've seen worse. Lead on. I'll follow you. So I know this isn't a very story-heavy thing. It's meant to be a very combat-focused thing. Just hoping there's not any, like, weird complications. Oh, that is a lot of skeletons. This is what the fireball's for. Yeah. The water is incredibly loud. I don't think any of these skeletons have anything worth, stealing, really. Throwing item, maybe? Or a bow? I don't know what I was expecting, but this isn't it. I was expecting, like, a bigger fort. There's definitely a lot of skeletons. Well, let's drink another potion then. Yeah, I'm not very worried about these skeletons. Oh, they got one. Oh my lord, that's a lot of them. Oh my lord, that is so many skeletons, dude. Not too bad. Kind of cool. Just a little, go...
Of course.
Oh,
What may
Jesus.
I do for you?
Just a little, like, go kill a bunch of enemies quest.
Enjoy watching you take your last breath.
Boom, fireball. Can we get in this tower as well?
I
Yeah.
said
Unexpected,
for anything.
but
Go
not
ahead.
unwelcome. Please, go ahead.
Of course, because we have our easy escort mod, that becomes an absolute hellhole. Ooh. Actually dealing damage to me. Not bad.
Yes?
Why don't we go ahead and use Beacon Band? It's like a dungeon crawler. Kinda dig that, honestly.
You will die wearing a sword.
Probably go to local map. Guards quarters. I mean, pillows, let's go. Some leveled loot. There's only leveled loot in here except for the quest item that we're after, the Lord of Akavir. Silver darts. Sneaky skeletons. Ooh, dungeon. We don't have enough magicka.
It's an easier opponent.
Now you're going to get it. You can't escape me.
It's a whole lot of rats. That's hilarious. feel like if this plugin was available for the original Xbox version, I feel like if it was available for the original Xbox version of the game, it would have just crashed. I don't know that the original Xbox version would have been able to handle that. Really? That many enemies at once. On screen. This is a bigger dungeon than I was expecting.
Hail, Breton.
Miner's Pick. Ebony. I don't really care about the ebony. Money is not a concern, not anymore.
How do you do, Breton?
We'll check that out in a moment. They had fun with those waterfalls. Could really tell that this was, like, very clearly they were just trying to have fun with the construction set, see what it was capable of, and show other people what it was capable of, right? Oh wow, he's actually quite tanky. Oh wow, he's incredibly tanky, actually. Wow, that is a lot of health. I just want to point out that we have 130 strength. And this is the best spear in base Morrowind. Could be a durability thing, but the durability was getting low. But we have the Ward of Akavir. Medium armor shield, fortify luck. Regular old steel saber. Both of our companions died. Honestly, whether it was me or the enemies, I don't really know. Anyways. Yeah, I don't think there's much of anything else to be found. I know that there's nothing else unique that can be found. Just the shield. But there might be some other cool stuff. Check things with leveled item pools and stuff like that, right? I do want to go check that other door that was down there, though, and I want to see where that goes. Man, that guy was incredibly tanky. I think it was in part due to the fact that my weapon is so damaged. Yeah, less than 50% durability. See, it's funny because we're like right by some of the Tamriel Rebuilt stuff right out here. But if you looked this way in base game, this was ocean, open ocean, nothing here. So it's kind of cool, actually. Yeah, I think that's it. We can bring the Word of Akavir back and get some money, or we can keep it. I think if we bring it back, he might also give us some reputation. But yeah, that was the plugin stuff that I cared about. Why don't we repair? Let's just grab like these repair prongs and slam through a bunch of this. Okay. Everything's repaired now. Gotta fix our menu, of course. Here we go. And what's our level looking like? Oh, we have a level up. We don't need to worry about min-maxing anymore. We just want to rest whenever possible and put our point into luck. So every 10 levels, we're going to go 1 point in... every 10 level ups in a skill, we're going to go 1 point in luck. Maybe in the next one, we will open up with just like leveling up a couple more times and maybe getting our light armor and our illusion up, because those are both at 20. I guess the illusion, I can just take this to like 50 right off the bat. And then we can do, in groups of 10, we can start leveling up some of this other stuff like light armor and alteration sitting at 51. I'd really like to get my alteration up to like 80. Just because it's, I'd like to be able to cast a much better levitate spell. The one we have, 10 points for 30 seconds, is like not very good, honestly. Yeah, okay. Well, let's go put the Ward of Akavir away. Where do we want to put it? Let's leave it somewhere special. We can always hand this back into Celis Gravius if we wanted to, but let's just hold on to it. Stick it onto the wall. Fortify Luck, 25 points. Honestly, not a terrible enchantment. Don't think it compares at all to us having a Fortify Strength, 30 points, you know. I think Fortify Strength, 30 points is way better. Yeah. We do have the Right Fist of Randagulf with the extra 20 strength as well. I just think all the, like, layered defensive properties, the extra 10% Shock, Fire, Frost, and then the 10% Magicka and Poison, as well as 10 extra points shield. I think that's not bad. We're looking at, what, 197 armor? We could do to upgrade a couple things. Some of the Indoril pieces could be upgraded, and the Orcish Greaves. Oh man, we need to replace these Greaves. Maybe we'll actually do that quick before we end, because we are just at 2 hours here. Nah, we'll hold off and do it on the next episode when we're doing our running around before we start the cult. I'll get some of that stuff sorted out. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and consider subscribing. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.